And what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to ask you what the difference is between the treatments. Okay? So on the left side is one treatment, the right side, second treatment. The row spacing here is 28 inches for the first plot right here. And the first plot ends here. First off, tell me what you see different between these two. Some of the things you see different. Okay, this one's taller for sure. Okay. What else do you see different? Remember, I'm a pathologist, right? White mold. Okay, this is sclerotinia. Okay, and if you look down towards the base here, you see that white growth, the bleached tissues, those resting structures I was talking about. Oh, I just dropped one. But you see this little black thing right there? There's the resting structure. That's the sclerosum. That will germinate to form the little mushrooms that we talked about in the previous stop, okay? The apothecia that form the spores in a subsequent season, okay? So all these wilted ones, this is all white mold. This plot right here has a lot of wilted plants. This plot right here has virtually none. What do you think the treatment difference is here? Okay, and actually this case it's not actually a fungicide. If we do test fungicides, we're testing on the same variety. In this case, you'll see we have different varieties. Now, when you purchase your soybeans, you'll notice there are a lot of disease ratings associated with the soybeans, okay? And a lot of the companies will give you a disease rating for white mold. Okay, and these are varieties from Proceed in this case. And this particular variety here, and in your booklets, I have the data for you in there from the first disease rating. But this particular variety, Proceed rated as excellent for white mold. This one they rated as average for white mold. And under 28-inch rows, this is your difference right here in this rep. You go back, and right behind us here, we're on 7-inch rows, so this is solid seeded for these 5 feet here. You look on the left here, I see one plant for sure that's got white mold. I see one right here as well. But I look on this plot, and it's hammered. Okay? So pretty dramatic difference. We go back to the, well, you guys can't really see this one back here, but on the 21-inch rows, again, there is, in this case, a little bit more white mold in the resistant one than in these plots here, but still, there's more in the susceptible variety. And looking back on these reps here, you're going to see the exact same story, and it's consistent irrespective of row spacing. And what my point here is that this is one of the management tools for white mold that I feel has, on soybeans, that has been overlooked by a lot of producers. And what we have done this year is that we're testing we've tested 7 different pairs of soybean varieties that are very similar in maturity, but differ in the white mold susceptibility ratings given to them by the breeders. Okay, of those 7 pairs, 5 of the 7 in our initial disease rating showed differences, or at least strong trends towards differences. Okay, and so it means that not all of them are perhaps created equal, but quite a few of these varieties that are rated for reduced susceptibility to white mold really can confer quite significant differences. In this case, this is really dramatic. One of the things we're attempting to do here is quantify how much disease reduction and how much yield response you can expect to get when using a variety with reduced susceptibility to white mold. And we're also evaluating that in the context with or without a fungicide in the case of a couple of pairs of varieties. Okay, and in your booklet, I have attached disease ratings for 3 of those pairs of varieties, and one of them is a Pioneer variety. One is a mycogen line. Then you have your Proceed here. Again, these are initial data. As the season goes on, we'll, of course, be taking detailed disease notes, and those are actually coming up here this next couple days. And then we'll, of course, be taking our yield and quality assessments. But this is all a part of an effort to develop integrated and comprehensive management recommendations for white mold on soybeans.